It is realistic for 4 people, 3, possibly 4. It's not realistic for one person. In the land of the overall title of personal assistant encompasses a lot of things, but and the hybrid, they're referred to as hybrid jobs, that the personal assistant / household manager, that's half that job description that was in there was fine. All the things about dry cleaning and plants and managing the house and managing his personal comings and goings, travel, and even traveling with him. However, the tasks of the personal branding requires a marketing person, and the handling the children and the pets, that may require bringing on a nanny. Certainly a seasoned professional assistant could supervise all of those people and be a chief of staff type. There's no question about that. But even that, 50 to 60,000 pounds is really underpaid. In this business, you get what you pay for. And here's the thing. I'm sure Jermain wants all of these tasks done in a very excellent way, in a very professional way, and therefore you get what you pay for. So the job description of the PAHM, the household manager, definitely would command 85,000 pounds, not 50 to 60. It's not being priced accordingly.
I think what's making a lot of people laugh is the incongruous nature of the tasks he's demanding. Some of these very highly sophisticated jobs, but also stocking the fridge, watering the plants, buying birthday presents for his mother or Mother's Day presents. What's he going to be left with to do?
Yeah, well, that's very busy people, celebrities, that's pretty much the norm. That's fine. I mean, the givens are that they're only 24 hours in a day. Even Jermain only gets 24 hours in a day. But the thing is that a personal assistant is going to be working 5 days a week, maybe 6 days a week. It will be really important to get this job description in writing. I mean, I read it and I found myself thinking, who created this? And has he ever had an assistant before? My thought was he needs some guidance here, that you can't blame him for trying, for wanting all of that, but to do all of those tasks well will not be found in one person. It will be found in multiple people.
It does sound like a job for 3 or 4 people. Yeah. Have you come across any kind of unreasonable demands like that in your career?
Oh, my gosh. Well, I train high-level executive and personal assistants all around the world. I worked for Olympia Dukakis for 25 years, and it wouldn't have lasted for 25 years had she been unreasonable and irrational. Everybody always points to Devil Wears Prada thinking, and the most seasoned professional assistants can handle very demanding employers. What's really not possible are the unreasonable and the irrational. A colleague of mine was asked to delay a plane from taking off, and actually she was successful. That's totally against the rules. Or another one was called in the middle of the night because her celebrity employer had, on a whim, decided to ask her to find this very rare puppy because he wanted to give it as a present to his wife, and she needed to get on it right then.
Bonnie,
that it's wearing. Yeah.
And Bonnie, presumably, and in light of some of the stories you're telling there, they're buying silence, aren't they? If you're paying a lot of money, one thing you're paying for is confidentiality, that this person
Indeed.
Doesn't subsequently start washing your dirty laundry in public for a fee from a newspaper or a magazine.
Yes, indeed. Confidentiality is paramount. Absolutely, discretion, and the word goes around. Certainly that, the world is hungry for stories about the rich and famous people. So you've got to know that assistants, they know a lot, but they're paid to not share. And they do sign confidentiality agreements, and it will be very important to honor that confidentiality, because it doesn't get any more personal than being in someone's home and having access to knowing pretty much everything. I mean, people knew that to get to me was almost better than getting to Olympia because I knew her schedule and I could make things happen. Olympia would often say, "Why are you asking me? Talk to Bonnie." And that's what most people will do with their personal assistants. So it's really important to pay them what they're worth and to be realistic and reasonable about what can be expected. I mean, Jermain needs to rest and have a day off, and the job description as written is not possible for one person. It's unreasonable.